Welcome to another episode of Good Ol' RVing. My name's Greg and I'll be hosting you throughout this video. This is all about replacing a taillight. So the first things first, you got to be prepared. Measure the light. Make sure it's the right size, the right fitment, the holes match up, so you don't have to put extra screw holes in your rig. Make sure you have all the right tools. Make sure you have the right scraper. Got to use a plastic scraper or you could damage the wall of your RV. Those needle nose pliers are really good to pull the wires out because those wire connectors get caught up in the hole in the wall. Phillips screwdriver or a square tip depending on the screws that are in there. Make sure you got the right sealants, the right tapes. A lot of people, they'll use electric tape. I thought that the duct tape was easier because it's the right width that I needed. If you have any question, if you have a problem with your light, just look at the other side. It should be doing the exact same thing. And so as you can see on this one, the right light, all of the lights flash, to where on the left light, the 4 at the very end stopped working. So those diodes will burn out. Now with LED lights, they're different than incandescent lights, to where you can't just replace a light bulb. You have to replace the entire light fixture. However, with LEDs, they are supposed to last a lot longer. The scraper, I actually went and bought an ice scraper for your windshield because it's hard enough yet it won't damage the wall of your RV. It'll take all that silicone right on off though without a problem. So I'm going to kind of speed up through this. We're going to remove the light. We're going to pull the wires out. Notice I use the needle nose here. Then we're going to clean up all the excess all on the wall there. And I use a 303 cleaner. It's a multi-purpose cleaner. Worked really good. I just used a microfiber towel with that cleaner and scraped a little more. Eventually I got it good enough to where I could put the new light on and have a good seal. And as far as cut and splicing the wires, I did one at a time to ensure I hooked up the right wire to the right wire on the light. And also I didn't use butt connectors. I used I guess you call them circular spade connectors. By doing this, it allows me to not have to cut the wires if I ever have to replace a slide again. And on the 2 white wires, one's white with a green stripe, I reversed putting the female connector on one end and the male connector on the other white wire. So it's an obvious difference, so you can't mix it up. And here you see me plugging them together. And they're already insulated really good. And so with me wrapping them with the duct tape, it wasn't a matter of insulating them as much as just holding them together. They plugged in real tight together anyway. So I just lay it up here first, and then I just want to check to make sure everything works. And there you can see they light up all the way across. So now it's just a matter of applying the sealants, applying the butyl tape, and pushing all the wires back in the wall after I wrap them. and pretty much screwing it back in. One thing I did not think of prior to doing all the sealer and stuff is the holes that were in the wall. I should have put screw inserts, because I guess from the factory they kind of over tightened them and stripped them, so when I went to put the screws back in, they didn't tighten too well on the one side, and so I actually replaced the screw on the one side. But if after everything dries and sets up, if I'm not satisfied, I'll take it back off and throw screw inserts in there, just to feel more confident with the repair job. I just didn't want to have to clean everything off again and do it right now. It was getting hot outside. That's one thing I noticed with the factory. They did the same thing I'm doing. They only put the silicone around the top half of the light, so as rain drips down, it won't go into the inside of the light. And so it's just like a little bit of an extra, because you got the butyl tape in there also for sealing, so you don't need to worry too much about it. So my biggest thing of advice is be prepared. Have everything you need at the work site before you start. Save you a lot of time. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.